Genesis for me being interested in the sleep apnea device was the hygienist here, Jen, mentioning, I think, some telltale signs like the scalloping on the tongue. And then when I did the follow-up with Dr. Farrell, he mentioned too that there was, some indications that I was having problems like apnea-related problems, which I don't think are that unusual for somebody my age. He has a little book out in the lobby on the sleep apnea devices and maximizing oxygen to the brain to prevent Alzheimer's. And I work out and try to take good care of myself and eat well, but I never thought about until I read that book and started talking to them about what happens to you at night. And I think the whole idea of the sleep apnea is that you start losing oxygenation as you sleep. You don't know you're doing it, but you're not breathing correctly, and so you have a problem that you don't even know you have. I think it probably took about a week once I was fitted with the sleep apnea device to notice a difference, but I noticed pretty quickly. I think I feel more refreshed. I think I sleep better. I was doing little fits and starts in my sleep that my wife would notice. Not so much, I don't think so much snoring, although I think occasionally I would snore. She'd mentioned snoring, and that seems to have dissipated or gone. But actually, like a flex. Like people sometimes when they're falling asleep, they'll do the little sudden jerk, and I was doing that apparently at night. And I think looking back that was probably part of the apnea, my body reacting to lack of oxygen, and that doesn't happen anymore according to her. And I don't notice it either, although I probably wouldn't have noticed most of it, but occasionally it would wake me up. The sleep apnea device is comfortable to wear through the night, and it's very well made. So it hasn't. I've had no problems with using it or any comfort issues. The only other option I know of is what they call a CPAP, and it's looks like a fighter pilot mask, and they fit it over your face, and you strap it on, and then I think it adds oxygen, and it has a forced thing to go down the airway, and that kind of freaks me out because I'm a little claustrophobic. So this is a much more pleasant alternative. Plus, it's a lot less gear. I mean, I've seen the CPAP setups on the side of the bed, and they look like they're on life support. So this is much more benign, much more natural, and just as effective apparently.
I'm Dr. Bruce Farrell of Palo Cedro and Cottonwood Dental Care. Served in the North State for over 20 years. Advanced family dentistry right in your neighborhood.